Welcome to the Vengo AI demo. So after you create an account on this page, you'll be sent to a dashboard. So I'm going to log in really quick and you'll be on our dashboard. This is where you get to see everything about your clients, sales leads, chat messages, and chat time. Before we begin, I want to start with creating a new AI by clicking on Create New AI. And this is where we're going to start our demo. In this case, I'm going to be training an information and education AI instead of a sales and lead generation AI with the Philadelphia Parking Authority. So I'm going to copy their website URL and I'm going to put that right in here. I'm also going to take that URL and I don't know their email, so I'm just going to put this. The same with their calendar link. I don't have that, so I'm going to put calendar, full name, Philly Parking Authority, and I'll copy paste, put in some random phone number. And I'm going to choose information education. This is if you need some AI that does not try to sell your customers that come to your website on products or services. Instead, it's purely giving information, resources, links, information, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. And I already have a folder filled with everything needed to finish all these sections. So I'm going to drag and drop this image here, choose a voice.
All right, so teaching subtraction to a kid.
I'm Will from Amazon. I'm calling in regards to the laptops.
So I'll choose William. Add business links. So I have links. I'm going to put in a bunch of these. Obviously, you want to do what it actually says. A sales meeting you did, your company FAQ, a podcast interview you did, your blog, a webinar. I'm just putting in the links that I actually have. I got a whole bunch, as you can see. And I'll do one more. Resources and forms. That's a good one. And you can add more if you want. So let's continue on. Upload your files. To make your AI work really well, please add all of your company documents. So this is really where you want to add all the documents you have. PowerPoint presentations, FAQs, videos, anything, transcripts, anything you have. In this case, as you can see here, I have a really full folder. You can only upload 5 at a time because it has to process. So you drag and drop them here. Hit next. You'll want to go back. Okay, now if you go into files, you can see they're in progress and successful. Instead of doing the rest of these, I'll do these later. I'm going to just continue on. Additional resources, you can drag and drop a CSV file, or you can add them manually. What does that really mean? So let's say, in this case, the title, auto auctions. Here's the URL. Category, car auction, save changes. Now, if you don't want to do that manually, again, you can download a sample CSV file, which gives you these fields, and you can just copy paste all of your stuff into it and then drag and drop that up here and save a lot of time. So greetings, these are where you want to add the greetings that the AI is going to give customers when they first come to the website. So let's go over to greetings. I already pre-made these. I'm going to copy and paste them in there. So as you can see, this is welcoming people and what can you, and I have 5 different ones here. So I'm going to copy paste. And I suggest that you do the same thing and prepare these ahead of time so that you don't have to worry about typing them on the spot. And the last piece is your business services. Now in this case, this is not really a product or service oriented business. It's more of information. So I changed my answers to questions to be that. So these are really what these are going to be is going to be more about the services that the Philadelphia Parking Authority offers versus the business, right? So you can also speak your answer, and you definitely want to be as detailed as possible about these questions, like how you're different from your competitors, what are your most profitable light items, what are your 5 best sales lines to close a deal. Be as detailed as possible, and you can speak your answer rather than typing if you want to. You just click on this and it'll just take everything I say and start typing it for me. But you don't. I would rather just type these up in advance and really think about what I want to say. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way, and also to speed things up for this tutorial. So last 2, and last one here, and save. Now that it's saved, I can then go over to customize, and I can go down to Philly Parking Authority, and I can give it the colors of the Philadelphia Parking Authority, which seem to be like a dark blue and a dark red. Once I do that, I can then do this. So I can really kind of make it look like the Philadelphia Parking Authority website, and something like this. And even better, I can take a screenshot of this logo later and get those actual colors. But for now, you see how I customize it, update it, and then I can place this directly onto a website. So I'm going to copy a clipboard. Oop, got to select the AI first. Copy a clipboard. And then I'll put it on the website and click here, and it should pop up automatically. There it is. Philly Parking Authority. And now I can talk to them. And that's how you create your AI and put it on your website. Okay, now for the fun part, integrating your AI into your website. All you do is after you manage your AI and create it, you'll see a drop-down menu that has your AI in it. In this case, we're going to choose Vengana again, and we're going to copy this code to the clipboard. Now, when I copy this code to the clipboard, all I have to do is paste it into the code. How do I do that? Well, let's open up my code. And let's find, this is the top of the page. It's where all the meta characters are. And if you're not familiar with websites, it basically goes down, and you'll see here, this is the website going down. Okay, so it starts up here and it goes downward, and you'll see all the text, the navigation bar, and all of that. All you want to do is place the code at the very bottom. We're going to go all the way to the bottom, right before the body and HTML tags are over. So when these end right here, this is where you put your chat widget. And you see how I just pasted it right there. I'll paste it again. Okay, just pasted it right there. And I added a little comment of chat widget start and chat widget end. And that way I know what this is. And I can always even call it Vengo chat widget start. And that way I know exactly what this is. This is how you add it to your website. Once you do that, you'll see it pop up on your website right there. That's how it works. Now, assuming that you don't have a regular website and you have a WordPress website like this one, this is now our old website, and we used to have it pop up on different pages here. And what I'll do is I'm going to show you how to add the chat widget on regular WordPress websites as well. So here's how you do it. First, you're going to choose a plugin, okay? And the plugin that I used for this code is, when it loads, Header Footer Code Manager. So you're basically going to go into, I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's go step by step. Add new plugin. Click up here. Click on Search Plugins and type in Header Footer Code Manager. And here it is. Okay, so mine says Update Now, but you're going to click on Install Now and then Activate. Once you click Activate, it'll show up at the bottom here, HFCM. They abbreviate it. And then you're going to add a new snippet. Okay, mine's already added here. But if you add a new snippet, it'll let you call it Vengo AI, snippet type HTML, site-wide, leave that alone, and then just paste the code. That's not the code. The code is here. Remember, copy to clipboard, paste it in here. Let's call this. Actually, we'll call this one Vengana because I already have a Vengo AI one. And hit save. Okay, and now this should be live. If I hit refresh, I should be able to see that chat widget appear. And there it is. It just appeared. Here it is. So that just shows you how to add it to WordPress. It's very easy to do with that plugin. Those are the two main ones. If you want to try Wix, I'm sure it's the same thing. You just got to find the way to plug it into the top, the header. And as you saw with code, it goes at the very bottom. And you don't have to put it at the bottom. You can put it at the top if you want, but I always recommend putting it at the bottom. It's just that way. It's just easier for you to find it, easier to see. And that's how you install the chat widget on any website. It's very simple. It's not that hard. And just take that code and pop it anywhere you want. Okay, on the chat history page, it's empty when you first get here, but it tells you what to do. Please select an AI. We'll choose Eliza Martin. And let's choose some dates. So we're going to go back to October 1st and choose today. And it's going to take a while to load all that chat history because it is over a month and a half. So just be patient while it loads. Didn't take too long. Once you get to this page, now you can see the lead that was captured, if there was a lead. If these are just short messages, that means that either we were testing it, because that's what we're doing here right now, and also the customer who might have talked to this client, to this AI, might have only had a couple of questions. So that's why you see that. In this case, you see a couple more, and here's 23 messages. See, the reason why we have the messages here next to the lead is because it shows you then who had the most messages, and this might be a good lead to follow. So you view the transcript, and this shows you what the AI was saying, what versus the client Lisa. So it looks like they want some information on how to spice up their kitchen. And Eliza Martin is a kitchen designer. So this AI is helping Lisa come up with ideas on how to do this. Now, if you find an answer here that may not be exactly what you were hoping for, maybe terracotta tiles isn't the right answer, maybe you wanted to say marble or something, and maybe I'm wrong because I'm not a tile expert, but you would click on suggest changes. And here you can either speak your answer or you can type your answer. In this case, I'll speak it. So in this case, I was thinking that instead of talking about terracotta tiles, maybe we could mention other types of tiles as well, so that the customer has more ideas of what to do. So there you go. I just spoke my answer and it typed it up for me automatically. I can click submit. If I do that, the next time that Eliza, the AI, talks about this particular topic, it'll also include my suggestions and my feedback. But keep in mind, when you do that, it does retrain the AI and it will change its answers going forward. So be very careful when you do this. Make sure that the answers you give and the feedback you give is exactly what you want it to do. And that's how you check your chat history, and that's how you give feedback to your AI. Your sales lead dashboard is pretty self-explanatory. You have the AI name, you have the person who is the sales lead, their email address, and their phone number. You can also search, and you can go through different pages. And this basically is the way for you to figure out which AI did your clients talk to and how to get a hold of them. Phone number, email, etc. That's pretty much it. After checking out your sales leads, you can also click on any of the email addresses to see a conversation summary of what the AI and the user and their email talked about. This way, before even contacting the client, you know exactly what they want and what they're looking for from your business. And then it gives you a follow-up action on what to do next. You can also download the full chat transcript right here. It's very convenient and very easy to go back and download any one of these conversation summaries to save you a lot of time when you're contacting your clients to close a deal. On the Analytics tab, you'll find your total clients, your sales leads. This is really how many people have contacted your AI, talked to your AI, and given them their information like name, email, and phone number. That's when they become a lead. The average chat time for your AI and the clients, as well as the total chat messages, which is how many messages you have been received or sent throughout all of the AI that you have, if you have more than one. And then you'll find two charts, one for client growth, which over time you should see going upward and to the right. Same with your sales lead growth to see how many sales leads you've been getting. You can come here and it gets updated every few seconds, so you'll be able to see updated information on your analytics to see how your AI are doing. On the team page, you're able to add members to your dashboard so they can access it. So let's add John Smith. Give it an email. And let's put in some random password. Make sure you save that password because you're going to need it if you want to edit this user. And then give them access to certain pages. Let's say you just want them to have access to the analytics and the chat history and nothing else. Okay, let's add that team member. There he is. John Smith. Now, maybe John has done really well in your company and now you want them to have more access. Well, you have to click on edit. Maybe you want them to manage your AI, be able to train them and edit them. And maybe you want to allow them to add them to websites. Maybe you want them to have access to your sales leads because he's a salesperson. Okay, let's update that team member. And like I said, password is required. So let's copy back and paste that in there and update that team member. And it's updated successfully. And we hope that you enjoy Vengo AI's platform. We look forward to seeing your sales getting boosted and having your AI talk to your customers to free you up for more important things in your business. Feel free to click here if you need to chat with us. If you need any help, we're always available 24/7. We're just a chat or a call away. Thanks again, and we'll see you on Vengo AI.